Dear friends, up till now we have covered the hybridization concept, then various effects, inductive effect, electromagnetic effect, hyperconjugation, resonance, and once we are done with these, now we can switch over to various reactions and their mechanisms in details. The organic chemistry, if this base up till now what we have covered, if this base is not proper, then reaction mechanisms it is just not possible to understand, and therefore, we feel or many students say that organic chemistry is very difficult and they lose their confidence and it affects their various exams from board to JEE and NEET exams. Now, we can start various reaction mechanisms. To start with, I have selected one example. This is ethyl chloride with KOH. Now, ethyl chloride with KOH, when it is boiled, what we get is ethyl alcohol. Means what has happened is nothing but substitution and substitution of what? This is substitution reaction because halogen has replaced by OH, but in aqueous solution, if we consider the aqueous solution of KOH, it is present in the form of strong base KOH, it is present in the form of free K plus and OH minus ions, aqueous solution. In aqueous solution, actually KCl is also present in the form of K plus and Cl minus ions. The only electron pair which is responsible for the charge, electron, unpaired electron of oxygen and electron of other, the routine 2 lone pairs are always there. Here 3 lone pairs are there, I have not shown. So, KOH in aqueous solution is present in the form of K plus and free OH minus ions. After the reaction is over, KCl in aqueous solution is present in the form of K plus and Cl minus ions. Means K plus remains K plus in this reaction. So, what has changed in this reaction? Carbon which was covalently bonded to chlorine and here in the product carbon is covalently bonded to OH group, oxygen and OH group, and before the reaction OH minus ion was free, now it is covalently bonded to carbon, and before the reaction chlorine which was covalently bonded to carbon, now it is free ion. So, chemistry is with this ethyl chloride and free OH minus ion, means as if means it is a reality, free OH minus ions from KOH have attacked this carbon. The carbon to which functional group is attached is called as alpha carbon. So, this becomes beta carbon. Free OH minus ion has attacked alpha carbon. OH minus ion negatively charged electron rich, therefore, it is nucleophile. So, this OH minus ion means nucleophile attacks the carbon, and chlorine, since it goes out in the form of Cl minus ions, it is also an example of nucleophile. So, in short, what has happened is this, if I can write in short, what has happened is free OH minus ion from KOH attacks the alpha carbon, and what we get is ethyl alcohol, and chlorine atom comes out in the form of Cl minus ions. So, this is an example of course, it is substitution reaction, OH minus ion and chlorine, OH minus ion from KOH, substitution reaction. Okay. but this is a nucleophile. This attacks the carbon and chlorine goes out in the form of nucleophile. So, this is an example of nucleophilic substitution reaction, which we generally represent by using capital SN reaction. So, in SN reaction again there is SN1, SN2 that we will consider. So, this is an example of SN reaction. In short, the mechanism of this is, although it is a substitution reaction, if you go into more details, this OH minus ion, since carbon chlorine bond is polar, delta positive charge on carbon, chlorine is more electronegative than carbon, therefore, chlorine delta negative. OH minus ion, it cannot attack from the side to which chlorine is attached, delta negative, and the OH minus ion which attacks, both are negative, repulsion. So, OH minus ion attacks the carbon from the side opposite. So, this attacks the carbon from the opposite side to which chlorine is attached. If chlorine is shown to be attached on this side, OH minus attacks from the opposite side, and therefore, to show the attack properly, let me rub this and write it again. So, attack of OH minus ion, let me write it here, OH minus ion on alpha carbon, and chlorine goes out with the electron pair in the form of Cl minus ion. Here this attack of one nucleophile, stronger nucleophile, and chlorine goes out in the form of weaker nucleophile, takes place simultaneously in single step, and this example where it takes place in a single step nucleophilic substitution reaction, we call it as an example of SN2 reaction. This 2 actually stands for kinetics, and in this part I will not focus or not give thrust on explaining the kinetics 1 and 2. The intention of this lecture is quite different. At least this much is now known to you, that this is an example of SN reaction, and when we consider the kinetics, it will be known to you that it becomes under SN, it is SN2. Simultaneous attack of one nucleophile, and the leaving group also goes out in the form of nucleophile, and since the two things take place simultaneously, this nucleophilic substitution reaction is labeled as SN2 reaction. Now, my point is, the main reaction is, so by using ethyl chloride with KOH, OH minus ion from KOH, I get ethyl alcohol. Now, as it was written earlier, by using ethyl chloride, action of aqueous solution of KOH, it was possible for me to write or produce ethyl alcohol from ethyl chloride. Now, I wish to prepare ethyl chloride from ethyl alcohol. Ethyl chloride from ethyl alcohol. It can be, I have taken example of chlorine, it can be ethyl bromide, ethyl iodide. We will start with chlorine. Ethyl alcohol with HCl, can it give ethyl chloride? Yes. But the earlier step which we had considered, action of OH minus ion, this reaction is not that easy, because heterolytic breaking of HCl giving rise to H plus and Cl minus ions, and attack of Cl minus ion on alpha carbon, it is not that easy. because Cl minus ion is a weak nucleophile. Earlier ethyl chloride to ethyl alcohol was relatively easy because attacking group free OH minus ion from KOH, OH minus ion was stronger nucleophile than Cl minus ion. Therefore, the reaction which I had shown you earlier before this, similar type of reaction for ethyl alcohol to ethyl chloride, getting ethyl chloride, the reaction is possible, but for that we have to arrange certain reagents, and then only we can convert ethyl alcohol into ethyl chloride. Let us now switch over to the example which I want to explain, ethyl alcohol to ethyl chloride. For that, actually the reaction of ethyl alcohol with HCl in presence of anhydrous ZnCl2 and HCl we take, of course, it should be HCl, concentrated HCl, or else the meaning of anhydrous ZnCl2 will be of no use. Highly concentrated HCl and anhydrous ZnCl2. So, why we use anhydrous ZnCl2? That should also be known to us. Now, we will discuss it. Concentrated HCl, anhydrous ZnCl2, this mixture together is called as Lucas reagent, and this mixture together, which is called as Lucas reagent or Lucas test, is useful for conversion of ethyl alcohol to ethyl chloride ultimately. How this happens, the mechanism, the steps, let us now consider. For the sake of saving your time, I have already written the skeleton or certain part on the board. Ethyl alcohol, 2 lone pairs of electrons, OH group, anhydrous ZnCl2. Anhydrous ZnCl2 is an example of Lewis acid, like what we had considered earlier, anhydrous AlCl3 or BCl3. These are called as Lewis acids. These have their empty orbitals. Now, zinc outermost shell is n equal to 4. In shell number 4, 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f, subshells are empty orbitals are available. So, these here we are taking this example. In some other cases, we are going to take anhydrous AlCl3, anhydrous AlBr3 or BCl3, boron trichloride. These accept the lone pair and form a coordinate covalent bond, and therefore, the substances, they can be some cations or neutral molecules which have capacity to accept the lone pair made available by someone else, some other species. It can be molecule, it can be ion. They are called as Lewis acids. And how the presence of or use of anhydrous ZnCl2 is necessary and how it helps, let us consider step by step. Here anhydrous ZnCl2 and HCl is there, HCl concentrated, I will write it on arrow, HCl concentrated. Concentrated we should write it deliberately because very less amount of water, so that very less free H plus ions will be available at Cl minus ions. If large amount of water is there, means if HCl if it were dilute, then the anhydrous nature will vanish water molecules will react with ZnCl2. Empty orbital of ZnCl2 will react with lone pair of electrons on oxygen of water. So, ZnCl2 it should be strictly anhydrous and therefore, highly concentrated HCl, which is actual reactant. I have shown it in on the arrow at this stage. Lone pair of electrons on oxygen and empty orbital of zinc will form a coordinate covalent bond. Out of two lone pairs, one lone pair on oxygen is now a shared pair between oxygen and zinc, outermost shell of zinc. So, lone pair becomes a shared pair, because of that a positive charge is developed on oxygen and one electron pair is shared between two. So, average as if one extra electron in the outermost shell of zinc, it develops negative charge on zinc. So, this intermediate we get. Now, that intermediate again I have written here. Now, because of the sharing of the lone pair between oxygen and zinc in ZnCl2, the positive charge is developed here, negative charge is here, of course. The oxygen becomes more electron deficient and therefore, if it has shared a lone pair, it will try to cover this lost electron density, it will try to compensate this electron deficiency by pulling this shared pair towards itself. And Cl minus ions from HCl will act as an additional push helping hand. Now, Cl minus ion it can attack this carbon, the carbon to which functional group OH group was attached is called as alpha carbon, the carbon which is directly attached to alpha carbon is beta carbon. So, Cl minus from HCl will attack the carbon, of course, like what I had explained earlier, a simple example. Cl minus will attack the carbon, alpha carbon from the side opposite to which this oxygen is attached. And the moment this lone pair forms a bond with this carbon, this shared pair goes with oxygen, and what we get, I will write here, and what we get is this. Chlorine with its lone pair forms a bond with this alpha carbon. I will use arrow. At that moment, lone pair of chlorine and orbital of carbon, these two hydrogen atoms are there. These two hydrogen atoms, one chlorine atom, plus what? Let me again repeat. Cl minus ion from HCl, it will attack alpha carbon from the opposite side. This lone pair, when the moment it forms a bond pair, shared pair with this alpha carbon, this shared pair goes to oxygen. Now, this shared pair, heterolytic breaking of this shared pair and switching over, completely getting transferred to oxygen is easy because of this plus charge on oxygen, electron deficient. Therefore, what I have to write after that plus is this. Negative charge is there. This shared pair has now become a lone pair. And now, this species and H plus ion from HCl will react to give water and ZnCl2 we get back again. It will again further react with next molecule. So, ZnCl2 plus concentrated HCl, the mixture which we have used, means ZnCl2 anhydrous has worked as a dehydrating agent in this manner actually. And ultimately, what we have produced is chloroethane by using ethyl alcohol. So, this is again ultimately what we have achieved is OH group is replaced by Cl. So, this is nucleophilic attack. Cl minus has attacked alpha carbon in the form of nucleophile, and ultimately what we have achieved, it means that OH group gets removed in the form of OH minus ions. So, this is again an example of Ascent reaction, and since this has taken place in one step, attack and removal of OH group in this form. Therefore, this comes under the example what we call as SN2 reaction mechanism. Just now we have considered example of ethyl alcohol with HCl, ethyl alcohol to ethyl chloride, SN2 reaction mechanism. It is nucleophilic substitution. Now, the same, broadly same, but instead of ethyl alcohol, if we take an example of isopropyl alcohol, propane to ol, means this is an example of secondary alcohol. Earlier it was ethyl alcohol. If this were a hydrogen atom, it becomes ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol was an example of primary alcohol. Here methyl is present, means this becomes 1, 2, 3, propane to ol, 2 propanol, isopropyl alcohol, secondary alcohol. Now, because of this, what will happen? Let us consider. Broadly, the steps are similar. So, I will just explain it in haste. Alcohol, conversion of alcohol into, basically we are considering conversion of alcohol into alkyl chloride. For that we are using concentrated HCl and anhydrous ZnCl2. So, it is not a direct reaction of alcohol and HCl. Anhydrous ZnCl2 has a role. One example already I have explained, that was primary alcohol. Now, instead of primary alcohol, if we take an example of secondary alcohol, here I have taken isopropyl alcohol. What happens? Let us see. The first step is very much similar to what we have considered earlier. Lone pair of electrons on oxygen and empty orbital in the outermost shell of zinc in ZnCl2 and anhydrous ZnCl2. This lone pair becomes a shared pair, and therefore, what we get is this. Now, since lone pair on oxygen becomes a shared pair between two different atoms, oxygen and zinc of ZnCl2, a positive charge is developed on oxygen, negative charge on zinc in ZnCl2. It is not free ZnCl2 now. So, this oxygen now becomes electron deficient. I have written it here again. Now, earlier in the earlier example, when it was ethyl alcohol, the example corresponding to ethyl alcohol, Cl minus ion from HCl, heterolysis of HCl giving rise to H plus and Cl minus ions. Cl minus ion from HCl attacked alpha carbon. This is alpha carbon. The carbon to which functional group is directly attached is alpha carbon. So, this is alpha carbon, this is beta, even this is beta. In that case, chlorine Cl minus ion, the electron pair of Cl minus ion attacked, and this shared pair went heterolysis, undergone heterolysis. Here, this will not take place. Before the attack of Cl minus ions, like what had happened in case of ethyl alcohol, the heterolysis will take place fast. Means here the attack of Cl minus ion and this shared pair going to oxygen does not take place simultaneously. It takes place in steps. How? Let us see. So, the heterolysis this bond gets heterologically broken and goes to oxygen, giving rise to plus the shared pair goes to oxygen. The shared pair goes to oxygen and therefore, it forms a lone pair, and what we get is this negative charge is still there. So, here carbonium ion formation has taken place, and the moment carbonium ion is formed, now positively charged carbon 3 bond pairs, therefore, carbonium ion, the carbon is sp2 hybridized in a plane that we have studied in our discussion of hybridization. It is very important. And after the formation of carbonium ion, then the attack of Cl minus ion will take place. Now, the carbonium ion is planar, and therefore, if the carbonium ion, although I have written in this fashion, it is planar, the Cl minus ion, it can attack from both sides. Again, that stereochemical part is there, but here I will not mix it. I will just show the difference. The main thrust that I do not want to go away from that. The point which I want to make is that in the earlier case, the attack of Cl minus ion and breaking of this shared pair and forming lone pair was simultaneous. Here, first heterolytic breaking giving rise to carbonium ion, and then the attack of Cl minus ions. The moment Cl minus ion attacks, it will of course attack this carbonium ion, giving rise to, I can write it here, the same molecule. Cl minus ion forms a bond. So, this molecule we get the product ultimately is similar. Cl minus attacks the alpha carbon, but here the attack of Cl minus takes place after the heterolysis of this bond, and we get this product isopropyl chloride or 2-chloropropane. And again the similar thing, this H plus and this part will react to give water, and we get back ZnCl2. That is similar. The only difference is that first breaking of this bond giving rise to carbonium ion, and then attack of Cl minus ion giving rise to alkyl chloride. Why this difference as compared to earlier example? The difference is because in earlier case ethyl alcohol, this were hydrogen atom, it would give, if that would have reacted in this manner, it would give rise to primary carbonium ion. Here actually in this case, the carbonium ion which we are observing here, this carbonium ion is secondary carbonium ion, and while we had covered hyperconjugation, tertiary carbonium ion stability is more than secondary than primary. So, secondary carbonium ion is more stable than primary, and therefore, more stable the intermediate, that path is followed. So, if it is secondary alcohol, then by heterolytic breaking of this, if it gives more stable secondary carbonium ion, then this path is followed. In case of earlier example, if you imagine that this happens, then it will develop primary carbonium ion. The stability of primary carbonium ion is less. As compared to that, the tendency to attack on alpha carbon of Cl minus ion is more, and therefore, ultimately product is same, but the mechanism in the last step is different. Earlier it was simultaneous attack of Cl minus and heterolysis. Here first heterolysis giving rise to carbonium ion, then attack of Cl minus ions. This difference should be noted, and the explanation for difference is based on stability of carbonium ion, and stability of carbonium ion we had explained earlier on the basis of hyperconjugation effect. So, lastly I want to make a point. So, the earlier example of ethyl alcohol, you can go back and again see that it was SN2. This is an example of SN1. One stands for kinetic, that I have not yet explained in detail, but the difference is that SN2 type, both are nucleophilic substitution, no doubt, but SN2 type of reactions, the attack of nucleophile, bond formation and bond breaking simultaneous one step, and in SN1 first breaking and then attack of new nucleophile. That difference should be noted. Dear friends, we are considering action of Lucas reagent on alcohols. Mixture of concentrated HCl and anhydrous ZnCl2 is Lucas reagent. Ultimately, it is a reaction of HCl with alcohol, and what we expect is that OH group and Cl, the replacement reaction, substitution reaction. We started with primary alcohol. It was of SN2 type, one step, attack of nucleophile and removal of the group. Then isopropyl alcohol, secondary alcohol, in that case it was two step, first the breaking carbonium ion, then attack of Cl minus ion. Now this is tertiary butyl alcohol, 1, 2, 3, IUPAC name 2-methyl propane 2-ol, I will not write. This is an example of tertiary alcohol. If Lucas reagent is used, pattern is same, lone pair, empty orbital of zinc in the outermost shell in ZnCl2 will form a coordinate covalent bond. Similarly, positive charge on oxygen, negative on zinc in ZnCl2, like what we had considered earlier, same thing. But here again, like what we had considered during ethyl alcohol, the attack of Cl minus ion on alpha carbon, this carbon is alpha carbon. Before that, the heterolytic breaking of this will take place. Here the heterolytic breaking is easy only because the positive charge which is developed on oxygen makes oxygen more electron deficient. Therefore, it will try to pull the shared pair with more vigor, more strength. Heterolytic breaking takes place here also. First, before the attack of Cl minus ions, because heterolytic breaking, the lone pair on oxygen will be formed, and what remains behind, that I have already written in earlier two cases, that I will not write. I can in short show it here, ZnCl2 and OH, the two lone pairs, negative charge, and this will react with H plus, and what we get we have considered earlier. Therefore, I will remove this. So, here before the attack of this nucleophile Cl minus ion, this step is fast heterolysis giving rise to carbonium ion. This is tertiary carbonium ion, and as we know, tertiary carbonium ion is more stable, 9 hyperconjugation forms in this case. More the number of hyperconjugation forms, more is the stability. So, more stable tertiary carbonium ion, if it is possible by hydrolysis of this, then that step will be followed, that will be fast, and therefore, before the attack of Cl minus ions, that is slow, we get tertiary carbonium ions. Similar was seen in case of isopropyl alcohol also, but here there is a competition between two possibilities. One possibility is after the formation of carbonium ion, now Cl minus ion will attack the carbonium ion and form carbon chlorine bond. Okay. Let me write it here. Methyl groups, 3 methyl groups. In this methyl group bonding I have shown, each bond is separately shown, there is a purpose. All the 3 methyl groups are identical and Cl minus ion forms a covalent bond with carbonium ion, we get this product. This is one possibility. In addition to that possibility, there is one more possibility. We call it as beta elimination. Tertiary carbonium ion, if it is formed, this hydrogen goes out in the form of H plus, and this sigma bond, the shared pair covalent bond, it forms a pi bond. Means what product we will get? Plus the hydrogen atom which comes out in the form of H plus ions. The point is, because of more stability of carbonium ions, what we expect, the attack of Cl minus ions, it is there. But in addition to that, this earlier the OH group was present here, now Cl will get attached as expected. Beta carbon, the hydrogen goes out in the form of H plus and double bond is formed, elimination reaction. So, these two possibilities are there. So, if we wish to convert tertiary alcohol into alkyl chloride, this tertiary butyl alcohol into tertiary butyl chloride, the reaction is carried out in absence of anhydrous ZnCl2. Directly HCl is used, because the reaction passes through tertiary carbonium ion which is more stable. So, the formation is easy, and anhydrous ZnCl2 which is a dehydrating agent, although it is weak, it is dehydrating agent, and therefore, to avoid this reaction, because carbon-carbon double bond is formed, means OH from one carbon atom and hydrogen from another carbon atom gets removed in the form of water. To avoid this reaction, if tertiary alcohol is a reactant and if we wish to convert alcohol into alkyl chloride and we want to avoid this, this is not used. Still the reaction will take place, because the reaction passes through tertiary carbonium ion which is more stable, and in absence of anhydrous ZnCl2, this formation of alkene is avoided. So, this is how alcohol to alkyl chloride seems to be simple, but primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol, 3 different types of alcohols behave in 3 different manner, and therefore, for conversion of alcohol to alkyl chloride for primary and secondary, we use concentrated HCl in presence of anhydrous ZnCl2, but for tertiary alcohol, conversion of alcohol to alkyl chloride, we do not use this, or else in addition to this, this is also preferred, and we do not want this. Our motive is to get alkyl chloride.